Call this February 28th, 2022 special meeting, the Philadelphia Board of Education to order. We'll start with our mission statement. The New Philadelphia City Schools will provide all students the opportunity to achieve their highest potential, to become educated, self-sufficient, and responsible citizens. We are committed to providing every student a diverse, quality education in a safe and secure environment through a dedicated, innovative, and highly qualified staff in partnership with parents and the community at large. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Mr. France?
Present.
Dr. Fuller?
Here.
Mr. Galantine?
Yes.
Mr. McMath?
Here.
Mr. Weaver?
Here.
We have a quorum.
I have a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll move it.
Mr. McMath. And a second?
Second.
Dr. Fuller. Any discussion, modifications? Please call the roll.
Mr. McMath?
Yes.
Dr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. France?
Yes.
Mr. Galantine? Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 3, personnel.
I'd like to make the recommendation to employ Jeffrey Haney as Buildings and Grounds Maintenance Supervisor, a 2-year contract, 260 days a year, $74,124 annually with 94 days prorated from March 21st, 2022 to July 31st, 2022. This will be effective March 21st through July 31st, 2024.
A motion, please.
I'll move.
Mr. Galantine.
I'll second.
Mr. McMath. Any discussion?
Just want to say that Jeff's coming here with about last 12 years we're at Timken. And if I did the math correctly, I did not have Mr. Galantine as a math teacher. So if I did the math correctly, I believe he spent the previous 18 years at Marlite with about 10 years of that in management. He's got a lot of experience in supervision and management, a lot of experience with the maintenance side of things. And we were just delighted to speak with him, and I'm delighted to make the recommendation. I think he's going to do a fantastic job for the district.
I'll second that too. I think in the interview process, I know the ones that we sat through, very impressed, Mr. Haney, with what you've done, where you've been. We're excited that you're coming aboard. I think, Amy, in the rounds after us, I think was very pleased as well. And so welcome aboard, and we're excited to see what you can do.
Very much appreciate it. I look forward to coming aboard.
We're glad to have you here. I know there's a lot of concern going into this, that to try to find the right person for this job. It's far more important than folks that aren't down in it every day understand that the maintenance crew as a whole, the buildings and ground people as a whole, are available and effective and engaged in their jobs. That most people don't realize it on a daily basis. So yeah, I think you've got what it takes, and to find somebody local that has the kind of skill set, big bonus. I wasn't anticipating either one of those, so I'm happy. All right. Any more discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Galantine?
Yes.
Mr. McMath?
Yes.
Mr. France?
Yes.
Mr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 4.
Congratulations. Welcome. Congratulations. That's wonderful.
I also like to make the recommendation to employ Jan Herron as Assistant Buildings and Grounds Supervisor, a 2-year contract, 260 days a year at $51,639 with 109 days prorated from March 1st, 2022 to July 31st, 2022. And then the entire contract would be effective March 1st, 2022 to July 31st, 2024.
Do I have a motion?
Yeah, I'll move on that too.
Galantine, and a second.
Second.
Mr. Weaver, discussion?
And talking about being in our own backyard, we were thrilled when Jan came and interviewed. He's been with us for about 20 years, I think 21, actually. Again, if I can do the math correctly, and has worked all across the district. We think it's going to be a tremendous asset to have that role in the Buildings and Grounds Department to help support the department, and his knowledge of New Philly District and the buildings in the district is just going to be invaluable. So highly, highly recommend him, and I'm excited for the new partnership here.
It's the same kind of comment, that this is a job that most people don't realize how important it really is. And that without you guys and your crews showing up and working hard, it's just not going to happen. So yeah, we're glad you're here. And as Amy said, right here in our own yard, somebody local, that's, again, a great opportunity for the community, I think.
Look forward to the opportunity and working with Jeff. I'm no joking. I think we'll do really good things. So I'm excited for the opportunity as well. So thank you.
I'm too, Mr. Hernick, very excited. I hadn't had the chance to really meet you or much before, but I'm very excited. I think you're going to be a tremendous asset to us in this position, especially. And I think that it's much needed with where we are with buildings and stuff right now. So congratulations.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Very excited. Yeah.
Anything else?
I'd just congratulate both of them. I think it's going to be an excellent, a good choice on the committee that did the interview. Well done. Well done.
Okay, call the roll.
Mr. Galantine?
Yes.
Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Mr. France?
Yes.
Dr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. McMath?
Yes.
Motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Shouldn't. Item 5.
And the final item for tonight is the recommendation to approve the 2022-2023 New Philadelphia High School Course Guide. It is in the board folder, and the updates to the guide were listed in the cover pages, mostly minor updates and aligning with the college contracts that we have.
Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
I will. Second.
Is there any discussion? Amy, it looked like you're headed in a direction to refine the way that education's delivered to the kids in the high school, like you talked about. Should we anticipate some more refinement over the next 10 to 12 months, that we'll see another adjustment to the way that's delivered to those kids?
I would anticipate that. There was some conversation, as you know, to make some changes for the upcoming school year. And when we went down that path, it was determined that there hadn't been enough collaboration with teachers. We didn't have enough teacher input into the process, and we really wanted to spend some more time looking at what those refinements should be. So the goal now is to start that process now for the following school year, and I would anticipate to have a very good collaborative effort on a refined course guide for the 2023-2024 school year that we will present to you next winter.
Great.
Good.
Anything else? Please call the roll.
Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Mr. McMath?
Yes.
Mr. France?
Yes.
Dr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. Galantine?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And do we have a motion to adjourn?
I will.
So moved.
Second.
All opposed may stay. Go ahead and call the roll.
Dr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. McMath?
Yes.
Mr. France?
Yes.
Mr. Galantine?
Yes.
Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Motion carries.